probably should have moved this. Alright. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, I'm good. Alright, so, what I did is when I unbroke Unreal and I fixed the nav mesh so that way he's able to go through the doorway, and I also put it so he can now see the player. So he sees me and he will chase me. Of course, he's a lot slower than me, so... And there's also this. So I'm thinking of putting in a kind of sprint function for him, so when he sees me, he chases me a bit more. It took me a really long time to actually get that working, because I had to refer back to the original videos I used to set up everything. Because, and I will show you. So I had everything plugged in or whatever, and in the AI where is it? AI perception. So in the AI perception, I had this, but I did not have so I didn't. Okay, so this was what I saw, and I was going through all the blueprints, like where the fuck is, why can't he see, why does he not detect me, yada 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 yada. And you have to go down to here and check all these, because by default only detect enemies is true. And the thing is, unless you set yourself up to be identified as an enemy, they just won't see you. But if you say detect everything, then they will see you without any setup. So that took me forever to find these checkboxes. I just couldn't understand why it was not working. So let's pull up the behavior tree. So it's very simple. I basically almost copy and pasted the same kind of behavior from the original monster onward, and I use the same functions because they do the same thing. So I have to. So the thing is, I have to recreate this function, because it's in here where the kill happens, and it's not too difficult to reset up, because if I set up a new widget where if I just duplicate the widget and I replace the kill from the first guy to his own, and have it'd be the same thing. So that's not too, so I have to animate that. I also need to, and I don't have, so in the original there's a wait thing, but I don't have an idle animation. So I've got to program that. Or, not program, well yes program, but to animate that. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna go in and I'm going to animate those and get those plugged in. Yeah, so I adjusted a bunch of the settings. Since he's significantly smaller, I turned down his kill range really far down. Also, let me show you the actual not 10 perception wise, but there we go. So this is his actual range of sight. I'm not going to give him the ability to hear. So he no longer sees me right now. So what is he doing? Yeah, so now he's wandering. He's got a very, very small visual perception. But I don't think I'm actually going to give him noises to give him the ability to sneak up on you. So you always got to be watching out, because even though he moves really slow, he's very quiet. Now I've entered his visual range. No, not of it. Can't really see the cone. Yeah, but the sight works pretty well. I mean, he's a bit stupid, because the moment you walk out, he just like forgets everything. Just immediately doesn't even register you. Yeah, so I think tomorrow I'll animate all the stuff I need to animate, get all that stuff plugged in, get the render for the kill so I can plug that in, and yeah, so then we'll get moving on to the more unique features that he has, which is if I hide in a desk, he can still get me, which I don't think would require actually any programming, because if I remember correctly, the thing was, when I originally put the desks in, I had to program a whole thing for him to hide. I think that had to be its own behavior tree. Yeah, it had to be its own task, and there's its own thing. So that should be, so his tree might just look like this. So if he just wanders around and he's not fooled by the hiding spots, which would be nice. And then I can move on to the third and final guy, and we can start puzzle making. But yeah, so that's all we got. I'll see you guys soon.